to my channel. It is currently 9 p.m. and if you ask anyone who knows me, that for some reason is my prime time for doing literally anything productive. So my project today is going to be cleaning. The other night it was this shiplap wall here in the back. We worked on that from probably 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. So that was fun. And then the Sharpie shiplap I also worked on late at night. So I don't know. I just get things done whenever it's late at night. I got my tunes on the TV and my Spotify. By the way, I actually made a Spotify playlist just for fun. I called it Let's Clean. I'm gonna link it down below. Pretty much it's just all of my favorite songs to get me motivated to clean. And I just blare them on the TV and then it gets me motivated to get started to clean. So turn on your tunes, let's go.
So the first thing I wanted to do was get rid of the clutter on my dining room table. Most of it was decorations because I had just moved a table so that I could put this bookshelf here. Last night I had chalk painted this bookcase and it turned out really good. So I went ahead and stuck it in this corner. I don't have the decorations that I want for it right now since all of the stores are closed for the moment. I am definitely having retail withdrawals, so thank goodness for online shopping. Thank you, Amazon. And I plan to decorate this pretty soon, especially when Home Goods opens back up. So for now, I'm just kind of putting whatever I had on hand and what was on the older table and kind of adding some other things that are spring. And I did order a mug rack to go on this wall, so that won't be blank for long. My Rae Dunn obsession is only growing, so that will be the display for my Rae Dunn mugs. So here is just me decorating this real quick, adding some spring touches, and just using whatever I had on hand. So it turned out cuter than I thought it would. I love the way it looks with all the stuff on it. It's still a work in progress, so it'll get cuter once the stores open back up. And then of course, I'll add my mug rack when it comes in this weekend.
So here is the bookcase that I was using as a TV stand on my old place. We used it as a TV stand here in the third bedroom, but I wanted to paint it and put it here. So here's the latest project I worked on. It took me a day, that's all. I just used chalk paint and some deglosser to, I didn't sand it. I used the deglosser just to kind of rough it up a little. So I might make a blog post about that here pretty soon, but I want some new decorations for this. The drawers are gonna stay. I got them with the bookcase, so I'm gonna keep those in there and probably store some kitchen items in there. But this is all decorations I just had on hand. I grabbed randomly. So that is gonna be work in progress. And then I did order a mug rack to go here on the wall. So stay tuned for that. I'm really excited for that mug rack because I'll finally be able to display all my Rae Dunn mugs. I'm so excited.
Now time for something I do absolutely every night no matter what. I will tidy up the kitchen, do the dishes, and clean off all of the counters and the stovetops. So here I am just using the Method All-Purpose Cleaner, and it is in the grapefruit scent, so it smells amazing. So I'm just using that tonight because it was the first thing I grabbed. So I'm just going to wipe off all of the counters real quick. Now I'm just going to go ahead and dust off my bookcase and my TV stand and a couple other items that I have in my living room. I'm just using some generic dusting stuff right now, but I always use a microfiber cloth because it seems to pick up the dirt better than anything else.
project was this shiplap wall made out of the peel and stick wallpaper. I'm in love. Like, it looked really good. So you can't look too closely at it because then you'll start seeing lines, but otherwise it looks really good. If you watched the video, you can see how we put it together. I have step-by-step instructions, so there is how it looks right now. Use support lighting in here. That will be the next project too. But here is the DIY Sharpie shiplap wall. I went ahead and I wrote a blog post on this. So head over to lifewithcallie.com to see the blog post on how to do this. But see, you can't look too closely because A, I still have some spots to touch up, and B, they're not straight lines. But if you come back here at a distance, it looks super cool. So like, you know, if you're just walking by, you can't really tell that it's not shiplap. So there is that. The whole wall was gray. And so I just, sorry, I can't talk. Put some painter's tape right here to block it off. And then I painted the bottom half white. And then I did the DIY shiplap Sharpie. So if you want to hear more about that, go over to my blog and I have a whole blog post about that one.
Another thing I try to do every night is just to tidy up the living room, so I'll just put the pillows and the blankets back in place. Of course, either Zeke or Maya or both dogs are usually on a pillow, so I usually just leave that alone because they are too cute. So every night I just get everything tidied up the best I can so that I can go to bed stress-free. I was going to tidy up my bed, but then I saw these two cuties here and I just couldn't bring myself to move them, so we're gonna skip that. The one thing I am notorious for is leaving the bathroom a mess, and so I left my straightener out today after work, and this is mild compared to the way I usually leave the bathroom. So every day after work, or sometimes if I'm feeling ambitious in the mornings, I'll just make sure to put everything away and clean off the countertops. I usually put the dog toys away, but this one's Maya's favorite, so she can have it. The last thing I do for my power hour cleaning is vacuum. So I just want to make sure that after I dust off my cabinets and wipe off my countertops that I get all of the dust and whatever else off of the floor. So I always save it for last. So this is usually when I pick up all of the dog toys or anything else that is on the floor, and I move everything out of my way and I just get to work vacuuming the entire house. I'm going to use my Swiffer real quick just where there's a lot of traffic because I noticed some paw prints and some shoe prints, so I usually just take the Swiffer real quick to those areas that have dirt. I don't do the whole floor every day, I only do that once a week, so I'm just going to Swiffer the entryways real quick to make sure all of that dirt is cleaned up. Now to really seal the deal of power hour cleaning, I will drench my house in this room spray from Caldrea by Grove Collaborative. It is so good. This is the Rose Water Driftwood scent, but you've got to go to the link below and figure out which scent you want to try because it is amazing. It smells up the whole house and you can use it on anything.
It is now 10:30 p.m. So that was kind of like a quick power hour clean. I don't always do all that stuff. Like I don't always Swiffer. I don't always dust, but I vacuum almost every day, and I definitely wipe the counters down every single day. So that was just kind of a look into what I do every day for cleaning, just to make the house smell nice. Go check out the link below for the Mrs. Meyer's set, because there you can also see the different scents for that room spray. It smells so good in here right now. Like I can smell a few different things, but it's really, really good together. So click the link for the free Mrs. Meyer's set. If you spend $30, you will get three to five free pieces of Mrs. Meyer's. And that stuff is so good. Also, don't forget to subscribe, because I have a lot more projects coming. So I linked the video for this wall down below. The DIY Sharpie shiplap is on my blog, which I have also linked. And then I'm probably going to do a blog post on this chalk paint bookcase. And then make sure you subscribe, because that mug rack is coming in, and then I'm going to buy some more decorations, maybe online, maybe in store sometime. I don't know, for this bookcase over here in the dining room. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this inspired you. Don't forget to comment and let me know what you liked about it. See you next time.